Good evening, sir. My name is Kenneth Apulayan, and today I will discuss about ship stress and the measures of board to counteract the effect of ship stresses. Ship stresses and the measures on board to counteract the effect of ship stresses. Ships are constantly subjected to various stress due to the force acting on their structure from waves, cargo, operational maneuvers. These stresses, if unchecked, can compromise the ship's integrity and safety. Kani atong topic is all about explaining ships, stresses, and how to solve those problems. Common ship stresses. Number one, hugging. Number two, sagging. Three, shear forces. Four, torsional stress. Five, punting. Six, pounding. Seven, racking. Hugging. Hugging occurs when the ship's center experiences upward buoyant force due to being supported by a wave crest, while the bow and stern are subjected to downward force from the weight of the ships. The effect is the ship's keel bend upward in the center, stressing the upper deck in tension and the bottom in compressions. Hugging is a kind of stress nga may tabo kung ang upward buoyant force tungod sa wave crest or the highest surface part of the wave mo na gitawag nato nga wave crest. Tungod sa wave crest nga maygo sa center of the ships, mobend ang ships while the bow and stern mo compress paubos. Sagging. Sagging happens when the bow and sterns are supported by wave crest while the center of the ship is in the wave through, causing a downward force in the center. The effect is the ship's keel bends downward, stressing the bottom in tension and the upper. Ang compression sa saging pataas tungod sa buoyancy nga da sa wave crest. Makompress ang mong timbang sa barko ato sa center mo'y rason nga mapaubos ang center sa barko. Number 3, ship's forces occurs when the adjacent section of the ships experience unequal vertical forces, especially near the midship area or where the weight distribution changes abruptly. The effect is cause structural deformation and potential failure of decks in compressions. Shear force is a type of ship stress nga mahitabo if naay unequal vertical force nga kaning vertical force mo na opposite force nga nag-exist gikan sa barko ug dagat. Kung ang unequal ang distribution force, mutakilid ang barko mo na gitawag nato nga shear force. Number 4, torsional stress. Torsional stress generated when the ship is subjected to twisting force, often due to uneven wave action on the port and starboard sides. The effect is it leads to twisting of a hull, particularly in ships with a deck like container ships. Torsional stress mahitabo ni if uneven ang distribution of wave. For example, ana kanang opposite ang direction sa wave nga mo encounter sa barko mo nang matwist ang barko mo na gitawag nato nga torsional stress. Number 5, punting. Alternating inwards and outward movement of the hull plates near the bow or stern due to changes in water pressure as the ship pitches or encounters waves. The effect is can lead to fatigue and weakening of hull plating. May tabo ni kung ang front or back of the hull makatabo og klase-klaseng mga kadakon sa waves. Ang may tabo possible nga nay leaking or magka-problema ang ship's hull. Number 6, pounding or slamming. The repetitive and forceful impact of the bow or flat-bottomed section of the hull against waves when the ship's movement moves at high speed or in rough seas. The effect is causes localized damage to the bow or keel area. Ang pounding mo na forceful nga paglapag sa usa ka barko gingan sa taas nga nalabyang waves. Maapektuhan ang barko labi na ang hull o kanang keel area kanang nasa ubos parts sa barko. Number 7 is racking. Racking is side-to-side distortion of the ship's structure caused by rolling in heavy seas. The effect is stresses the ship's transverse frames and bulkheads. Kasagaran may tabo ni kung ang kasagaran sa mga bad weathers Dalo ng imong barko sa waves bisan asa sa duha, pwede sa right side or sa left side. Basta dako nga waves ang magda sa imong barko, dalo ng barko nimo. Measures to counteract the ship stresses or mga solutions sa mga stress sa ships. Number 1 is structural design features. Number 2, loading and ballastic practices. 3, operational measures. 4, monitoring and maintenance. 5, use of bulkhead. Number 6 is dynamic stability management. Number 1 is structural design features. A, longitudinal strength. Ships are designed with robust longitudinal framing to resist hugging and sagging forces. Transverse strength. Frames and bulkheads are added to counteract racking and torsional stress. Dapat ligon ang longitudinal frame para dili madaog sa wave crest ang center or both ends of barko. Usa pa kaning bulkheads ug frames mo ni nagdugang support sa barko. C is double bottom construction. Provides extra strength and distributes load evenly, reducing shear and bending stress. Importante ni silang duha para equal ang distribution force para way imbalance nga may tabo. D. Reinforced bow and stern areas. Strengthen the with thicker plates to withstand panting and pounding stresses para dili maapektuhan ang ship's hull o makastan gyapon bisan pinakalit ang bundak sa barko. Number 2, loading and ballasting practices. A. Proper cargo distribution. Evenly distribute cargo weight to avoid excessive shear forces or uneven holding which can amplify sagging or hugging. B. Ballast management. Adjust ballast to maintain an even keel and reduce stresses, concentration, and especially during unloading or rough weather. Importante sundon ang duha para ma-manage nato ang possibility nga mahitabo ang hugging or sagging o para stable pod ang barko bisag unsang weather pa ang moabot or ma-encounter while nagnavigate. C is avoid overloading. Adhere to the loads line marks to ensure the ships is not overloaded, minimizing structural strain. One of the reasons sa ship stress ang overload nga barko mong dapat appropriate ang isakay sa barko para dili bugat, para dili mulubog ang barko. Number 3, operational measures. A. Speed adjustment. Reduce speed in rough seas to minimize pounding and slamming forces. Dapat ibase ang speed sa situation. Kung taas ang bawod nga imuhang ma-encounter o matagbuan nimo, dapat hinay ang speed sa barko kay the more nga kusog ang speed, the more pod nga taas ang lagapakan sa imuhang barko o mabigla, forceful ang pagkahagmong sa barko nimo gikan sa taas nga bawod. B. Course alternation. Change course to avoid hitting waves head-on, reducing torsional and slamming stresses. Usabod sa solution para ma-avoid ang ship stress, change the direction para safe ang destination nimo. C. Weather routing. Use weather routing system to avoid areas with rough seas and high wind condition. It is important para mahibawan nato o mahibawan ninyo kung unsa nga klaseng weather conditions ang posible nga ma-encounter. Unsay mga risk nga nasa unahan o mora na pinagi sa pagtanaw nimo sa waves, temperatures o sa mga panganod, ma-detect nimo or hibawan nimo kung unsang klaseng weather ang naa sa unahan, unsang klaseng weather ang pwede ninyo masinati kung nag-navigate mo. Monitoring maintenance. Stress monitoring system. Modern ships are equipped with stress monitoring system to provide real-time data on hull stresses, allowing timely corrective actions. Dapat responsible ka as a seaman nga mag-monitor sa ships to report problems kung unsa ba jay need nga tagaan og solusyon. Number 4B, regular inspection. Frequent inspection of critical areas like keel, bulkheads, and framing helps identify and address structural stress early. Dapat function tanan nimong mga part of the ships para safety ang imong navigations. Letter C, maintenance of structural integrity, repair cracks, corrosion or deformation in hull, plating, and frames promptly. Dapat repaired ng mga problems sa barko para dili ma-delay o dili pod maka-experience o kanang ship stresses. Number 5, use of bulkheads. A. Watertight bulkheads limit the spread of flooding and enhance transverse strength. B. Collision bulkheads protects the ships from damage caused by head-on impacts para mas mapaligon ang barko sa kung na-impact sa waves para dili masudlan og tubig ug leakings, and one of the solutions para sa pounding and panting. Dynamic stability management. Anti-roll system. A. Uses stabilizer fins or gyroscopic stabilizer reduce losing and associated stresses para dili mo roll ang barko to avoid rocking of ships. B. Stream optimization. Maintain as an optimal trim to distribute stress evenly across the hull para mabalance ang barko, makatabang po ni sa pag-prevent sa hugging and sagging.